All right, you gotta hear this. Google just dropped Gemini 2.5, and trust me, this is not just another small update. We're talking about a completely new kind of AI, one that can literally see your screen and control your browser just like a person would. This is automation like we've never seen before.
Yeah, you heard that right. I'm talking clicking buttons, filling forms, and navigating websites automatically. And this isn't some sci-fi promise for the future. This is happening right now. The AI can click, type, and just browse websites, all on its own. So today we're going to break down exactly how this magic trick works, plus 2 other insane features that are seriously going to change how you think about AI. So let's get into it. What exactly is this massive brain upgrade? Well, it's a fundamental shift, really. We're moving way beyond an AI that just, answers your questions. Now, we've got an AI that can actually act on those answers by interacting directly with your computer. This completely changes the game for what we can expect AI to do for us. Okay, so the new Gemini family comes in 3 main flavors. First up, you've got Pro. Think of this as the powerhouse, the heavy lifter, for the really hard thinking and reasoning tasks across text, images, video, you name it. Then there's Flash. Flash is all about speed and efficiency, perfect for high-volume tasks. And finally, the brand new one, the star of the show for our first trick, the computer use model. This is the one that's built to see your screen and will get stuff done. All right, let's dive into trick number 1, which is honestly the most mind-blowing one. AI browsing. This is where that new computer use model really shines. And what's crazy is that it's not using some special backdoor or complicated API. Nope, it's literally just looking at your screen the same way you are right now.
So, how does it do it? The secret sauce is something called the screenshot loop. It's actually a pretty simple idea. The AI takes a picture of your screen, a screenshot. It analyzes that picture to figure out its next move. Like, oh, there's the login button. I should click that. It performs the action, and then it takes another screenshot to see what happened. It just keeps repeating this cycle, this loop, until the job is done. So simple, but so powerful.
And when you break it down, this 4-step cycle is just incredibly powerful. Step 1, take a screenshot. Step 2, decide what to do next based on your goal. Step 3, actually do the thing, whether it's clicking or typing. And step 4, repeat. Just loop it over and over until the task is finished. That's it. That's how it mimics what a human does without needing any special access or complicated setup.
So you might be thinking, okay, that's cool, but why does this matter? Well, just imagine it. Think about all that mind-numbing data entry you have to do. Gone. Automated. Or what about having an AI research assistant that doesn't just spit out a list of links, but actually goes to the websites, finds the info you need, and puts it right into a spreadsheet for you? You could even have it automatically test your company's website. Seriously, the possibilities here are absolutely huge.
All right, that was an AI that can act. Now let's switch gears and talk about an AI that can create. This second trick uses the powerhouse, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and its incredible ability to understand multimedia to do something that honestly sounds like it's straight out of science fiction. I mean, just wrap your head around this for a second. You take a long video, let's say it's an hour-long lecture from college, you upload it, and instead of just getting back a boring transcript, Gemini Pro actually watches it, analyzes the content, understands the key concepts, and then it builds a fully interactive learning app from it. We're talking chapters, quizzes, summaries, the whole shebang. And the speed? It's just astonishing. You upload the video, and within 2 minutes, Gemini has already pulled out all the key points. By the 5-minute mark, it's not just thinking about it anymore. It has written the actual code, the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for a working app. A task that would take a human developer days is now done in less time than it takes to brew a pot of coffee. It's wild.
Okay, on to trick number 3. And this one is a massive, massive game changer for anyone who writes code. There's this tool called Code Assist, and it's powered by both the Pro and Flash models, and it gives those routine, everyday coding tasks a serious upgrade. Just check out this example. A developer had this really slow, messy Python function. The kind of refactoring job that would normally take at least an hour. You got to analyze the code, rewrite it, write new tests, the whole process. Well, Gemini did it all in just 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That is an absolutely incredible productivity boost.
But, picking the right tool for the job is key here. You want to use Pro when you need that deep, complex reasoning, like designing a brand new algorithm from the ground up. And you use Flash for all the repetitive, high-volume stuff, like cranking out boilerplate code or writing dozens and dozens of unit tests. A really good way to think about it is
Pro is for the architect, and Flash is for the construction crew. And if you really want to feel the power of Flash, get this. It was asked to create full test coverage for a piece of code. It generated 50 perfectly structured working test cases in just 10 seconds. It just completely demolishes those boring, repetitive tasks that always slow developers down.
Okay, so with all this incredible power, we obviously need to talk about the practical stuff, the fine print, right? So let's take a quick look at the safety limitations and the pricing for these new models. And Google has been super clear about the guardrails here. You can't use this for anything malicious, obviously. No unauthorized access, no bypassing CAPTCHAs, no stealing credentials, and it's also been intentionally limited to just the browser. It cannot control your entire operating system, and that's a really important safety feature to keep its actions focused and secure. So how do you decide which model to use? It really comes down to a pretty simple strategy. If you need maximum brain power for some complex reasoning, you go with Pro. Yeah, it's more expensive, but it's the most capable. But if you just need raw speed and cost effectiveness for a ton of tasks, then you choose Flash. And hey, this same logic applies to visual tasks. There's an optimized Flash model just for that. It's all about picking the right tool for the right job.
So let's recap. We've just seen an AI that can browse the web for you, an AI that can turn your videos into actual apps, and one that can supercharge your code. We've officially moved from an AI that just knows things to an AI that does things. And that leaves us with one final really exciting question to think about. Now that AI can act, what will you build?